In this video, I just wanted to show you the more detailed examples of how to simplify radicals or square roots that have variables in them. Here is the first example. So like I told you in the class, the most important step is to separate this into two large square roots. So it'll be square root and another square root. On the left square root, you're going to write all the perfect squares. Okay, look at the numbers first. This is 144. That's a perfect square by itself, so we don't need to break it. We just put it over here, 144. And then the next one is m squared. So if you look at this next number here, m squared. All right. Now this m squared is an even, it has an even exponent. So in itself, it's a perfect square. We just write it here, m squared. Now if you look at the n is just it has an exponent of 1, although it's not written, but it's 1. So if it's odd, it goes to the right side, okay? And the this p has an exponent of 2. It goes over here to the left. And the q has an exponent of 4, so it goes to the left. The r has an odd exponent, so we need to break it into 2. So into r to the fourth, and then under r over there. And the s has an odd exponent, so we break it into s to the 6th, and then another s over there. And the t is just odd number, so it's a 1 there. It's not written, so it's a t. So these are the two square roots. Now the next step is to just take square root of everything on the left side. Square root of 144 is 12. Square root of m squared is m. Remember in class we learned that if you're taking square root of a variable that has a power even exponent, you just divide that into 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Similarly for p is just p squared is just p. But for q to the 4th, it will be q squared. R to the 4 will be r squared, and s to the 6th will be s cubed. And now you can just write the other ones that cannot be simplified, like that. Okay, so to summarize, basically the process involves breaking up the square root into 2 parts and writing on the left side all the perfect squares on the left side. These are all the perfect squares on the left side, including the numbers, and then the non-perfect squares on the right side. These are the non-perfect squares on the right side. Okay, here's another example here. All right, I have 72, square root of 72, and all these variables there. I'll follow the same process. I'll break it into 2 square roots. I want to make sure I draw that square root large because some large numbers or large quantities are coming in there. Then I start at 72. Well, you know, if you follow the rules that we learn in class, that these are these are perfect square, 4, 9, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 16, 25, 36, 49, and so on. If I try to use this perfect square to break 72, well, I could use 4, but that's not the largest one. I could use 9, that's not the largest one. But the largest one I could use is 36. So I have to put 36 here. That's the largest one I can use. And 36 times 2 makes 72, so I write the 2 over here. Now we go to the variables. So a to the 4th is even exponent, so we write it down. But b is odd exponent, which is 1, so put it over there. And the c is odd. So we write it down here as c squared. And then there's another c because c squared times c makes c cubed. And then there's a d to the 9th. So we break it into two as d to the 8th and another d to the right. There's e to the 5th. So we break it into e to the 4th and another e over there. There's f squared. So it's just f squared. And the g to the 8 is just g to the 8. And the h to the 6 is just h to the 6 because they are all even exponents. So we're ready for the last step now, which is to take square root of 36, which is 6. And the square root of a to the 4th, which is a squared. The square root of c squared is c. D to the 8 is d to the 4th. E to the 4th is e squared. F squared is just f. G to the 8 is g to the 4th. And h to the 8th is h to the 4th. And then we just write the other ones that cannot be simplified and keep them inside here. B, C, D, E. And that's it. All right. If there's any other question, let me know. Just text me or something like that. All right. Bye. Remember to remain high on math.